Imagine Europe in the summer of 1914. A continent bathed in sunshine, a world on the brink of incredible technological advancement. Electric lights are illuminating cities. Automobiles are beginning to populate the roads. People are excited about the future. What they don't realize is that this period of progress and prosperity is about to be shattered. A storm is brewing. This is the calm before the storm. The great powers of Europe, brimming with confidence and industrial might, are completely unaware of the horrors that await. Beneath the surface, tensions are simmering. Old rivalries fester. Nationalism is on the rise. Empires are crumbling. The seeds of conflict have already been sown. This is a world on the edge of a precipice. The assassination of an Austrian archduke will light the fuse. The world will watch in horror as Europe, consumed by a maelstrom of its own making, plunges into the abyss. This is the story of how the war to end all wars began. The Balkan Peninsula in the early 20th century was a powder keg waiting to explode. A complex web of ethnicities, religions, and national identities created a volatile mix. The Ottoman Empire, once a major power, was crumbling, leaving a power vacuum in its wake. Serbia, a young nation with a strong sense of national identity, dreamed of uniting all southern Slavs under one flag. This ambition directly threatened Austria-Hungary, a sprawling empire with a diverse population, many of whom were Slavs themselves. Austria-Hungary saw Serbian ambition as a direct threat to its territorial integrity. Nationalist groups, fueled by dreams of independence and fueled by historical grievances, proliferated across the region. Secret societies with names like the Black Hand plotted in the shadows. They were willing to use violence to achieve their goals. They believed that violence was the only language the empires would understand. The stage was set for a confrontation. The fuse was lit. On June 28, 1914, Archduke Franz Ferdinand, heir to the Austro-Hungarian throne, arrived in Sarajevo, the capital of Bosnia. The date was significant. It marked the anniversary of Serbia's defeat in the Battle of Kosovo. The Archduke, a symbol of Austro-Hungarian dominance, was walking into a hornet's nest of Serbian nationalism. A group of assassins, trained and armed by the Black Hand, lay in wait. Their target, the Archduke himself. After a series of mishaps and missed opportunities, Gavrilo Princip, a young Serbian nationalist, found himself face to face with the Archduke. He fired 2 shots. The Archduke and his wife Sophie were dead. The assassination sent shockwaves through Europe. Austria-Hungary, outraged by the assassination on its heir, saw this as an act of war. Serbia, while condemning the assassination, feared Austrian retaliation. The world watched and waited, holding its breath. The delicate balance of power in Europe was about to be shattered. The assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand triggered a diplomatic crisis that would push Europe to the brink. Austria-Hungary, determined to crush Serbian ambition, issued an ultimatum. The demands were deliberately humiliating, designed to provoke a Serbian refusal and justify war. Serbia, backed by Russia, sought a diplomatic solution but was unwilling to accept Austria's demands in full. Germany, allied with Austria-Hungary, urged a swift and decisive response to the assassination. The Kaiser gave Austria-Hungary a blank check, assuring them of German support, whatever the consequences. France, bound by treaty to Russia, watched with growing apprehension. Great Britain, initially hesitant to get involved, began to prepare for the possibility of war. The intricate web of alliances, designed to prevent war, instead became a mechanism that accelerated it. Diplomatic efforts failed, and on July 28, 1914, Austria-Hungary declared war on Serbia. Section 5. A World at War, the Domino Effect of Alliances. Austria-Hungary's declaration of war on Serbia unleashed a chain reaction that would draw the great powers of Europe into the abyss. Russia, honoring its alliance with Serbia, mobilized its troops. Germany, fearing a two-front war, declared war on Russia and its ally, France. Germany's war plans, based on the Schlieffen Plan, called for a swift knockout blow against France by invading neutral Belgium. This violation of Belgian neutrality outraged Great Britain, which had pledged to protect Belgium's independence. On August 4, 1914, Great Britain declared war on Germany. The world watched in disbelief as Europe descended into chaos. The Great War, a conflict of unprecedented scale and ferocity, had begun. What had started as a regional conflict in the Balkans had exploded into a global conflagration.